Hey,
Hey,
let's talk about Dig today, shall we?
I would like to hear more.
Yeah, okay.
I just watched it.
I watched it last week. I have things to say about it. I do. In fact, it's a good thing to talk about because it's going to make me want to drink.
Let me tell you my initial feeling before I saw it.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Cocktail Mocktail Friday.
Here we are.
So, Debrianna and I were talking about the new film, The Dig, on Netflix with Ray Fiennes and Carey Mulligan.
Mm-hmm.
And I had seen the trailer, of course, a million times, and I wanted to see it, but I started getting pissed off because I was thinking, like, the trailer cuts the story for the audience to believe that Carey Mulligan is the love interest of Ray Fiennes. So automatically I was pissed because I was like, are you kidding me? He's like 35 years older than her. They couldn't find a middle-aged British actress, for the love of God. It just pisses me off. But then that's not the case in the film at all. They're not love interests at all. So it's okay. So calm down.
Well, it's okay until you actually know the story.
And then you're about to burst my bubble because I watched it and loved it. And then now you're about to tell me the truth. Okay, go ahead.
A couple of truths that pissed me off. Okay. So the actual woman was in her 50s.
Ah!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pissy. That made me mad because I did the same thing you did. They couldn't find a British actress in her 50s?
Well, wait a minute, Debrianna. I noticed it was Carey Mulligan's production company. So that means she
cast herself.
She cast herself.
Here it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's that. But then the other thing was, shame on her, if this was her production company, because the other woman in the film, who's the archaeologist, shows up and she just like steps on stuff and she's wearing the wrong clothes and she looks ditzy and dumb. Yeah, no, that woman was actually well renowned for what she did.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That made me mad too. Also, the photographer, the male photographer who's doing all that they created that love interest, he didn't exist. There were actually 2 women photographers on that shoot.
Okay, now I'm really pissed off because I'm like,
sorry.
There's this young little love story. Okay, so now I can see all the development executives at Netflix going, really love the idea. Just wanted to make a couple of tweaks.
Did you see Funny or Die? You saw it?
I sent it to you.
I know. It was so funny. So if you guys have not seen the Funny or Die When Harry Met Sally, do. It is so funny.
I watched it like 3 times. It made me laugh so hard.
I know. I was literally tears. It's very funny. So, yes, I highly recommend that movie.
The thing is that okay, everybody who's watching, this is what middle-aged actors have to go through. Actresses have to go through.
Yes, it is.
Why?
Yeah, right. The real story would have been so cool.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know. I think I need a drink.
How about some Mulled Wine?
I'm like, what?
Wow.
Anyway, so we are going to drink tonight, people. We are drinking. Okay, I will go on to this little segue.
Okay.
We are making a mulled wine drink, which is a warm drink because it's cold and because Texas is freezing. And last night I did some phone banking into Texas with Beto O'Rourke's Powered by People. We were calling folks to make sure they had electricity and water and food, and to see if they needed any other assistance and to let them know resources that were available. And I am telling you, I have phone banked almost my whole adult life. That was by far the most intense time I have ever had. People were so grateful to have a phone call And you know what was really weird? Not one of them said to me, "Oh no, I don't need to talk to you. Ted Cruz's people already called me." Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Let's not get into his vacation fund.
Let's
not
we won't talk about it.
Oh my God.
No.
Well, everybody, if you don't know, Debriana does the Lord's work on a regular basis. And this is just yet another instance of that. And I have worked for the Beto people before during the election, and it's a great organization. And that guy, like
He was calling with us.
and like Stacey Abrams and others, there are people that are just on the ground. They really do want to help America.
They do. Valerie Espinosa was calling too. I mean, people were really reaching out to try and actually help people. And I am telling you, we really did. I talked to one woman who was dehydrated because she didn't have enough water. And she was drinking the water before she found out you were supposed to boil it. And she was on an oxygen machine. So we were able to get her some help. And I mean, it was amazing, the people we talked to. I called it the political thaw, because it didn't matter who you were talking to, whether they were a Democrat or a Republican or whether I was. We were just trying to get people some help.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. So,
well, God bless you for doing that.
Okay, then I had this one call, which I will tell you, the abbreviated version of it. Okay. Apparently someone had all the alcohol in the house, had already drank it. And the person I was talking to on the phone was like, "You drank it all already. Can you please hold on for a second? I need to." "No, you already drank all the vodka." I was like,
wow.
Oh. So I'm like, sir, do you need some help? But anyway, so that was an exciting moment. And hopefully they didn't drink all the alcohol and freeze. So they obviously had some electricity going on. But it was just like,
I mean, millions of people are still out of power. And then, let's just say the power comes back in a week or something. What happens between now and then? And then there's the aftermath of people's houses ruined.
Oh my God, wait till the mold hits.
Or sick or hungry or whatever. I mean, how are you going to?
This is going to be a long-term problem. And so we're going to have to be needing to help. And thankfully, our new president didn't say, "Oh, did you vote for me? Then I'll give you help." He never questioned. The first thing he did was send help. So I am grateful to be in a new, kinder, gentler, more humane era. Thank you.
It's nice to have any kind of leadership that when there's any kind of disaster at all, there's a comment and it's empathetic and comforting and what can we do and proactive and not politicizing.
Yeah, it's humane. So on that note, we want to have something warm to drink.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the thing about mulled wine.
What's the thing?
You should not boil it. You should cook it slowly.
Okay.
And you can actually do it in a slow cooker and put it on very low and leave it on for a while. Yeah. But other than that, I like to use a heavy bottomed pan.
Okay. It can be. It has to be in cast iron, or it could be in anything, right?
Yeah, it could be. It could be an enameled pan. Something heavy on the bottom. I prefer that because then you can kind of keep the heat low and the pan warm.
Is that better than metal? Should I be doing it with?
No, this is metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just heavy bottom.
Okay.
Okay. So I have the wine you gave me so kindly.
Let's talk about this wine. So
let's talk about it. What is it?
Well, this is my dad's wine. Now Lucas and Llewellyn has amazing wine, but they also have their lower end, bottles, but they're really good. So it's not $2 Chuck, but this is their Queen of Hearts is like their table Merlot. It's an everyday red wine, but it is cheap and good.
Okay, so you're supposed to use them. I would say like a Merlot, a Zinfandel, or some kind of blend that has like vanilla notes and some blackberry. Those are kind of the best wines to use for this.
Okay.
So I put the wine in there. This is a half a bottle of wine. We're splitting a bottle.
I'm gonna do the other half right now.
And this is half. I'm gonna do 1 cinnamon stick.
I feel like okay. I'm just following your lead, whatever you do.
Okay. I would also add like 4 or 5 black peppercorns because I like a spicy side.
Only 1 cinnamon stick, not 2.
Yeah, because it's a half a bottle. If it was a full bottle, I'd probably put 2 in.
4 or 5 black peppercorns. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Now I'm going to add 2 star anise. Do you guys know what star anise look like? Little stars.
I love that.
I love star anise.
Wonderful.
So, oh, it's so fragrant.
Did you do 2?
2.
Okay.
So, you know, if you were doing a whole bottle, you guys just double everything we're doing, right?
Okay. They're beautiful.
I'm going to put 4 whole cloves in.
Okay.
The whole kind, right? Not the ground kind.
Yeah.
Right? No, well, I'm just saying that for everybody else out there. All right. And I'm going to... What?
I thought you were just talking to me, Debrianna. I forget there are other people.
There's other people listening. And I'm going to... This is my homemade vanilla.
2
so I have
2 cloves or 1?
I put 4 in.
4? Okay. 4.
Yeah. And I'm going to pull out one of these vanilla beans out of my vanilla.
Oh, and I'm going to take that one out from that thing you gave me the other day.
Yeah, I gave you a few the other day. So this is my homemade vanilla, and I'm taking that vanilla bean out.
Okay.
Now I am going to add, about a tablespoon of honey. And I'm going to stop there because you can taste it in a little bit and see if you want it sweeter than a tablespoon. You can add more, of course. And you can also use brown sugar, or you can use maple syrup. Anything you want like that to sweeten it is fine. I prefer some of the, the heartier sweeteners than just putting in, white sugar.
I've got this wildflower honey that I'm just crazy about. It's so good.
Yum.
I put it in the applesauce and it was fabulous.
Now I'm going to take a little bit of ginger and put it on my little grater. And I'm going to just probably like a 1/4 teaspoon is really just a little bit. I don't want a lot of ginger, just a little.
Are you simmering right now?
No, not yet.
Oh, I turned it on.
You can. Just leave it on low. Don't let it boil.
I got it on simmer.
Okay.
Simmer down.
And then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup each. Now, of course, this is all your taste. If you don't want to add that much alcohol, don't. But I have this incredible apple brandy we have from Santa Fe Spirits.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add 2 ounces of that.
Okay.
And also 2 ounces of triple sec.
I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do an ounce of whiskey.
Oh, okay. That would work.
Just because. I don't think I've ever mixed wine with hard liquor before. Have I?
And now I'm going to turn this on to like medium low.
There's always a first time. Yes, whoever's asking, I did put in the ginger. I put it in. Now I'm putting in the whiskey.
They're watching you, Missy.
I know.
Okay. Here's my wooden spoon, which is shaped like a shoe.
That's a cute one. Yeah. Okay, now you're doing the orange, right? How much?
All right. So you've got your this is what I'm putting in. Now you could just use regular brandy. You might want to leave the alcohol out. So we have a half a bottle of wine, a 1/4 cup, which is 2 ounces of brandy, and a 1/4 cup, which is 2 ounces of triple sec or Cointreau or any kind of orange thing. Now I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon. And I'm going to use my, orange. And I'm going to use my Italian reamer.
Am I putting it? Don't make her use her Italian reamer, okay? Ever. Am I putting in orange?
Yes, you can add some orange zest to it. I'm going to use my orange, and then I'm going to add some orange zest in, or orange peel, I should say.
Half a cup of actual orange juice.
Yeah. So you could use the squeezy if you want. I, for this purpose, like my reamer.
I'm going to get my reamer out.
You're going to get what?
I'm going to get my reamer out. It's right here.
Okay.
Always have a reamer handy. Okay.
That is the moral of the story. So I'm adding a little bit of orange peel.
Okay.
Now the thing about this is it's kind of, once you get the hang of it, it's up to you what kind of flavors you want to add in there. You can also add apple juice instead of orange.
Oh, that could be good too. I feel like this is along the same lines as making homemade granola and stuff like that. It's really what flavors you resonate with and what you're in the mood for.
Yeah, totally what you're in the mood for. And since we started our conversation about Dig and went into Texas, I need more alcohol.
Well, and also you could easily do it with just wine, not hard alcohol. You don't have to.
Absolutely, you absolutely could. And I like to make this at Christmas time. I also add raisins to it.
Oh my God.
It's really good. And then I put it in a thermos. Wow. And when we go do the walk on Canyon Road, that's what we drink.
Which we do this year.
Yeah. Are you adding triple sec to yours, Lee?
No, I just did whiskey.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did just compare granola to alcohol. She did.
I did. Yes, I did.
As you did.
This is magnificent.
Oh, you tasted it already?
Just tasted it.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. You want to bring it up to get warm, so you'll start to see the little bubbles around the edges. And then you want to make sure you turn the heat down so that it doesn't boil.
Use a wooden spoon?
Yeah, I'm using a wooden spoon.
Okay.
I'm using my shoe spoon.
Wood as opposed to metal. I mean, all I've got to tell you is if you needed a drink right now on a cold night, this is a really good one.
Okay, so the reason I don't want you to boil it is because I'm trying to maintain the what do I want to call it? The quality of the wine without losing all that flavor. And if you boil it too hard, it will.
Right. Okay. I am so looking forward to this. And then do you strain it or you keep all the stuff in there?
No, I strain it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And generally you want to warm it for about 15 minutes. You can warm it longer than that, but just make sure you're not boiling it. That's all.
Okay.
Got it. I did just sip it from the spoon. I did. I live here.
I get you.
And I'm not serving it to anyone besides me and my husband and my secret guest.
Wow.
Who, believe me, has had my fingers in my food plenty.
This has a serious kick to it if you add hard alcohol, and this will downshift you after a week in the United States like there's no tomorrow. Okay.
That's right. And we should call this the downshift mulled wine.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, while that's heating, I am and while Lisa's drinking it before it's ready.
She's downshifting.
I will let you know a couple things. Next week we are shooting our cookbook.
Yes, we are. Oh, hey, teenagers!
Hey.
Hi. What do you need?
Oh, look, you have a blue thing in your. That's so cool. Okay, we are shooting our cookbook next week, so we will be not on the air per se, but we will do live moments from the shoot. So you'll see some behind the scenes stuff. We'll get on Facebook Live at random times.
It's going to be a fun-filled week. It will be different. It won't be the regular cooking episodes, but it will still be exciting to bring you behind the scenes of the shoot. We'll show you the studio and where we're making all the food and the food stylist and all this stuff. It's going to be super fun. And we want to also add, wow, way to rally the last 24 hours. We brought in some serious dough. So thank you so much, Corona Kitchen members.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. And
We're getting very close to our goal, so I'll just leave that up there. I think we'll probably do the raffle next week at some point. We'll do it from the shoot, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. And Holly and Bella are coming to New Mexico. They're driving here tomorrow. So they'll be here live with us, behind the scenes. So you'll get to see us all work together.
All our PPE just arrived today. I ordered. So
yes, we'll be wearing masks and shields
mm-hmm.
while we prepare the stuff. So
yeah. So very exciting. So the recipe contest, I think we have a few more days. If you want to add your recipe, go to thecoronakitch@gmail.com and submit it. And our wonderful assistant Jane will get back to you. And the GoFundMe is still open, so don't forget that. And I am going to show you one thing to do. Right now, Deb Holland, who is from New Mexico, is nominated for cabinet position, Secretary of the Interior. And it's really important that we start calling our members of Congress and tell them to please support her nomination. First woman, first Native American in that position. We need to get her in there. It is about time Native American people had a say in the lands of this country.
It's a huge deal, and she deserves your full support. She's a wonderful person. I've met her on several occasions.
She is. She's awesome.
She cares about this land more than
so
you.
So this is this congressional switchboard number. I don't know if anybody else has it on speed dial, but I do. You can call and just put in your zip code, or and they will connect you to your senator or representative. So you should always know that number.
Yeah, put it in your contacts. I mean, this is so good, Debrianna. Really
okay,
good.
So I'm going to say mine is probably close enough for Jazz right now. It's warm, and I want to taste it. So I'm going to strain it and take it, and I'm going to garnish it with a orange peel.
Are you going to put it?
Calling you a lemon.
Are you putting it in a mug or a wine glass? Is the question.
I'm putting it in a mug. It's warm.
Okay.
Looking for a knife.
I mean, I could put it in a wine glass.
You could, but it's really
Okay, I know what I have. Someone gave me this phenomenal women mug for Christmas, and
oh, nice.
I love it, and it has all these incredible women on here, and that's what I'm going to put in.
Okay.
Oh my God. There's so many notes to this. It is so complex, the flavor. It's really, really good.
Did you drink it already?
Yeah, she's done.
Pretty much.
No, I'm just saying, what is going on? I'm getting an Adobe reminder. What? Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no. I just got an Adobe Flash Player reminder. Okay, so I have the bubbles. I'm turning it off. Someone said,
down low.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, I like it like that. It won't stay up. My orange won't stay up. But here.
Okay. Wow. Oh my God.
Cheers and cheers. There it is.
This is incredible. Okay, wait a second, Debrianna. That was half a bottle of wine and I fit it into one mug.
I have 3 small mugs and it will serve 3 people in this manner.
I just have really big coffee cups.
Okay. Cheers. And then I will tell you in a second how to do the mocktail.
Wow. There is like alcohol fumes coming out of this onto your face.
Here, the husband will try.
Aromatic.
This is very
It
delicious. though.
smells amazing.
Drum roll, please, for David.
Oh, please. Okay.
Drum roll, please. And there it is.
The husband is happy. You may take it.
Oh my God. This is really a great end to your Friday week. Wow.
It's delicious. So if you want to do the mocktail version, my suggestion is replace the wine with pomegranate juice. And if it's not, you may need to adjust the sugar component in there because pomegranate juice can be sour. You can also combine pomegranate with cranberry if you want. But that's what I would use in place of the wine.
It's really delicious. I honestly don't think I've ever had wine mixed with an alcohol, and it breaks it down into
blow your mind.
It breaks it down into something altogether different. It doesn't ruin the wine. The flavors all enhance it into something different.
That's why you want to make sure you're not boiling it, because that way you're maintaining the integrity of the wine.
This is one of those drinks that makes me think, oh, it probably makes you feel better in a health way, right? I mean,
yes, these are antioxidants.
Well, you've got all this incredible, like if you had a cold or something, that's what most people tell themselves.
Woo!
Have this every night.
That is so good. I'm gonna have to get a picture before that orange falls in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a photo. I think I'm gonna have a cinnamon stick just floating in there.
That'll be pretty. That'll be nice.
Yay! Oh, it's sunk. It sunk to the bottom. Never mind. Why did I even put it in?
I don't know. You had to catch it before the orange fell in for the photo. But honestly, you can let the orange fall in if you're drinking it. Yay, thank you for someone posting that up about Deb Holland. I super appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, she's the bomb, man. You gotta support her.
Hey, thanks you guys. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much for all of your support and donations and recipes that are coming in. It's awesome.
We love you guys, and next week's going to be fun. So just keep your eyes peeled for posts about what we're doing, and we might have some spontaneous ones. So, always available on YouTube if you miss it.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Wear your masks.
Stay safe, and I pray that everybody can get to help and support if you need it, and stay warm.
Yeah. We need sun in Texas and snow here. We can use moisture over here. That's for sure. Cheers. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.